Hello students, today we are going to start Geometry's chapter number 5, that is coordinate geometry. It has 7 marks for the board exam. Before to start the coordinate geometry, let me tell you some rules about the addition, subtraction, division and multiplication. So you will find that this chapter will be easy for you. Okay. So in 7th standard, 8th standard and 9th standard you have studied this one, 5 minus 8. This is the first sum. Then minus 5 minus 8. Then third one, 5 minus 8. Then minus 8 minus 5. So these are the 4 types. Here we are going to study about the addition and subtraction. Let me tell you the simple rule to remember. Only 3 rules you have to remember. 1. If the sign are different, then you have to subtract. If the sign are same, then you have to add. And if the minus sign is outside the bracket, you have to change the inside one. So I told you the 3 rules: different sign, subtraction; same sign, addition; and if the minus sign is outside the bracket, then you have to change the inside one. And then remember, for the answer, you have to give the sign of larger number. See the sign, 5 has plus sign, it has minus sign. Different sign, subtraction. 8 minus 5, 3. And which is the larger number? 8. So its sign is minus, so you have to give the minus sign. See in the second one, sign of 5 minus, sign of 8 minus. It means signs are same. So what you have to do? Add it and give the sign of larger number. Okay. See here, 5 will be as it is. If the minus sign is outside the bracket, then you have to change the inside one. So minus will be converted into plus. So it will be plus 8. And we know the addition, it is 13. Then again, this is minus 8 will be as it is. Minus sign is outside the bracket, you have to change the inside. So it will be converted into plus. So sign are different, then subtraction and give the sign of larger number. These are the 4 rules of addition and subtraction. Now let's start with the rules of multiplication and division. Both have same rules for the multiplication also and division also. Let's start it. Minus 5 into minus 5. This is the first one. Then minus 6 into 8. Same for this one. Minus 5 divided by 10. Minus 5 divided by minus 10. These are the sums which are related to this multiplication, and these are the sums which are related to the division. But both have same rules. In multiplication, minus into minus plus and minus into plus or plus into minus will be minus. So this is minus into minus, so it will be plus. So 5 into 5, 25. So you will get it plus 25. Minus into plus, it will be minus. 6 8s are 48. So your answer is minus 48. Same rule for the division. Plus minus, your answer is minus. 5 1s are 5 2s are. Here same, minus minus plus, minus minus plus. 5 1s are 5 2s are. These are the rules of multiplication and division. If you know all these rules, then you will be able to solve all the equations, all the sums from the coordinate geometry. Let's start with the first part of this chart. The first part is nothing but a distance formula. You have studied this one. So distance formula means what and how we can solve the sums. See, there is a one coordinate A. A is one number, either A is a one letter. Its coordinates are x1 and y1. Always remember that first coordinate is x and the next coordinate is y. Because in graph we have seen that y and x axes. So the first is always from x axis and the second one will be from y axis. So if you want to write the coordinate of the second, then B's coordinates are x2 and y2. And if you want to write the coordinate of the C, then what will be? It will be x3 and y3. But here we have to find out the distance between these 2 points. And to find the distance between the 2 points, we are going to use the distance formula. So what is the distance formula? So the distance between AB equals to under root x2 minus x1 bracket square plus y2 minus y1 bracket square. It is very simple to remember. X minus x, y minus y. 2, 1. 2, 1 bracket square. So this is called a distance formula to find the distance between any 2 points. Okay. After that, I am going to tell you the uses of this formula. Where you have to use this formula. The first you have studied to find distance between 2 points. This is the first use of this formula. Second, then to show points are collinear. Third, to show points are equidistant. Then type of triangle and quadrilateral. And the last one, to find the coordinate of circumcenter. These are the 5 uses of this formula. The first one, to find the distance between 2 points. Second, to show the points are collinear. To show the points are equidistant. Type of triangle and quadrilateral. To find the coordinate of the circumcenter, this formula is very useful. Let's start with the first example. Find the distance between P minus 1, 1 and Q 5 minus 7. If you want to find out the distance, you have to use distance formula. So first you have to write it. P's coordinates are minus 1 and 1. Then Q's coordinate are 5 and minus 7. I told you that the first coordinate is related to x and the second one is related to y. So x1 equals to minus 1 and then y1 equals to 1. Then x2 equals to 5 and then y2 equals to minus 7. First you have to write it like this and then by distance formula. Okay, so which distance you are going to find out? PQ. So you have to write it. Distance PQ equals to under root x2 minus x1 bracket square plus y2 minus y1 bracket square. Now substitute the values. x2 is given 5 minus x1 is given minus 1. So you have to write it again in small bracket square plus y2 is given minus 7, then minus sign, and y1 is 1, so it will be as it is. So here you will get it. First solve the bracket. I told you the rules that if the minus sign is outside the bracket, then you have to change the inside one. So it will be converted into plus. Then minus 7 minus 1 will be as it is. Here we are going to solve. Now 5 plus 1 will be 6. 6 square plus sign are same, addition means 7 plus 1 8, and give the sign of larger number, so it will be minus 8 square. We know that the square of minus and plus are always plus. So 6 square is 36 and minus 8 square will be plus, so it will be 64. So if you add it, you will get it 100. The root of 100 is 10. Therefore, our answer distance PQ equals to 10. This is our answer. Let's see the second use of the distance formula to show the points are collinear. So I told you that first you have to find out the distance between AB, then BC, then AC. Means you have to solve it 3 times. First write down A's coordinates are minus 3 and 2. B's coordinates are 1 and minus 2. So here you have to write it x1 equal to minus 3, y1 equals to 2, x2 equals to 1 and y2 equal to minus 2 by distance formula. So what you get it? Distance AB equals to under root x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. So now substitute the values. Here x2 is 1 minus x1 minus 3 the whole square plus y2 is minus 2, y1 is 2. So you get it minus minus plus. So 1 plus 3 the whole square plus minus 2 will be as it is. It will be 3 plus 1 4 square plus sign are same, addition and give the sign of larger number. So you will get 16 plus 16. 4 square is 16, minus square is also positive. So your answer will be 32. So we can factorize it. 32 means 16 multiplied by 2. Therefore, 16's root is 4. Your answer is 4 root 1. So I am going to give the number 1 to this. You will get it 4 under root 2. Now let's start to find the distance between BC. So B's coordinates are 1 and minus 2. C's coordinates are 9 and minus 10. So it is x1 equals to 1. y1 equals to minus 2, x2 equals to 9 and y2 equals to minus 10. By distance formula, you will get distance BC equals to under root x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. Then substitute the value. x2 is 9 minus x1 is 1 plus y2 is minus 10 and y1 is minus 2. so it should be in small bracket square. Then 9 minus 1 will be as it is, because we have to solve this bracket. Minus 10. Minus minus, so it will be converted into plus. Okay? And then 9 minus 1 is 8. And then sign are different, subtraction, give the sign of large number. So it will be minus 8 square. 8 square, we know that it is 64, and this is also 64. Why I have written the plus? Because minus square is always positive. So 64 into 64 is a 128. So we can factorize this 128 as a 64 into 2. So you will get the root of 64 is 8, and it will be 2 as it is. Give the number second for this one. Now we are going to start the distance between AC. A's coordinates are minus 3 and 2. C's coordinates are 9 and minus 10. So x1 equals to minus 3, y1 equals to 2, x2 equals to 9, and y2 equal to minus 10. So by distance formula, what you will get? Distance AC equals to under root x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. Again, x2's value is 9, minus x1 value is minus 3, so it should be in small bracket, plus y2 is minus 10 and y1 is 2. So let's solve the bracket first. 9 minus, then it will be converted into plus. Bracket square, and this will be remain as it is. So 9 plus 3 is 12. 12 square plus, sign are same, addition, and give the sign of large number. So it will be minus 12. So my 12 square is 144, and minus square is also plus. So again 12 square is 144. So you will get it 288. We can factorize 288 as a 144 into 2. So we know that the root of 144 is 12. Root 2. Give the number 3. Okay? So here we get AB equal to distance AB equals to 4 root 2. Then distance BC equals to 8 root 2. And distance AC equals to 12 root 2. Okay, so this is our first number, then this is the second one, and this is the third one. So which is the larger one? Distance AC. Keep it as it is and add the remaining two. So you get it adding 1 and 2, you will get distance AB plus distance BC equals to 4 root 2 plus 8 root 2. So your answer will be distance AB plus distance BC equals to 12 root 2. Give the number 4 to this one. Now see this, whether the third and the fourth is same? Yes, their answer is same. So we can say that from third and fourth, we'll get it distance AC is equals to distance AB plus distance BC. So from that we will understand that the point 1 is A, then the last point is C, and the middle point is B. Therefore A, B, C are collinear. Okay, let's see the third use of the distance formula, that is equidistant. So here find the coordinates of the point which lies on y-axis. Let me tell you the one thing, always remember. If the point lies on y-axis, its coordinates are always 0 and y. If the coordinate lies on x-axis, then its coordinates are x and 0. It lies on y-axis means you have to take the coordinate of y, not from x. If it lies on x-axis, means you have to take the coordinate of x, not y. Means let here P is a point which lies on y-axis. Okay, so P's coordinates are, it lies on y-axis, so x-axis will be 0 and then let it be a. So it will be x1 equals to 0 and y1 equals to a. Okay, now what they are saying that find the coordinates of the point on y-axis which is equidistant from M and N. So it means P is the point here. These distances are equal. Here it is M, whose coordinates are -5 and -2, and here it is N, whose coordinates are 3 and 2. They are equidistant and you have to find out the coordinate of P. So first I am going to take the PM. So P's coordinates are 0 and 8. Then M's coordinates are -5 and -2. So x1 equals to 0 and y1 equals to a. x2 equals to -5 and y2 equals to -2. Therefore, by distance formula, what we will get it? Distance PM equals to under root x2 minus x1 bracket square plus y2 minus y1 bracket square. Now substitute the value. What we will get it? x2 is -5, then minus sign, x1 is 0, then y2 is given -2, then minus sign, y1 is a bracket square. Okay, and then you have to find out this one. -5 minus 0 will be -5. If you subtract 0 from any number, your answer will be that number. Then we cannot subtract a from 2 because one is a number, another one is a variable. So it will be as it is. So give the number 1 to this one. I am going to give the number. I am not going to solve the right part. Now you have to find out the distance Pn. So P's coordinates are 0 and 8. N's coordinate are 3 and 2. So x1 equals to 0, y1 equals to 8, x2 equals to 3 and y2 equals to 2. Then again by distance formula, you will get distance Pn equals to under root x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. Again substitute the value. x2 is 3 minus x1 is 0, then y2 is 2 and minus a1 square. I told you that if we subtract 0 from any number, the number will be same. Then 2 minus a bracket square. So I am going to give the number 2 for this one as a 2. So you will get distance PM and distance PN here. But these are equidistant. So here you have to write distance PM equals to distance PN. Now substitute the value. PM's value is under root -5 square plus -2 minus a square equals to, its value is, Pn's value is 3 square plus 2 minus a square. So here the root will be cancelled from both sides. So you will get minus 5 square will be 25 plus minus 2 minus a will be as it is equals to 3 square is 9 and it will be again as it is. So here I have cancelled the root. Now 25, you know the bracket square. In bracket you have to make the square of first number, means minus 2 square is plus 4. Then 2 into first into second. 2 into minus 2 into minus 1. Minus into minus plus. So 2 into 2, 4 into a. Minus square is always positive. So a square. 9 will be as it is. Then first number square. 2 number square is 4. 2 into first into second. Plus into minus, minus. So it will be minus 4a. And minus square is always positive. So a square. A square will be cancelled. Then 4 and 4 will be cancelled. So the remaining thing is 25 plus 4a and 9 minus 4a. So minus 4a will come on this side and 25 goes on that side. So 4a plus 4a equal to 9 minus 25. This will be 8a equals to minus 16. Sign are different, subtraction and give the sign of larger number. So 8 goes on that side. So minus 16 divided by 8. So 8 you will get it minus 2. Therefore the coordinates of P are 0 and the value of A is minus 2. These are the coordinates of P. Let's start with the sum number 4. Find the value of y if the distance between A and B is given y. So it means here the distance is given. Again the method is same. A's coordinates are 2 minus 2, B's coordinates are minus 1 and y. So it will be x1 equals to 2, y1 equals to minus 2, x2 equals to minus 1, y2 equals to y. So by distance formula, what will get it? Distance AB equals to under root x2 minus x1 bracket square plus y2 minus y1 bracket square. But now the distance between A and B is given 5. Under root x2 is given minus 1, x1 is given 2, y2 is given y, minus y1 is given minus 2. So it should be in small bracket. 5 will be as it is under root. So minus 1 minus 2 will be as it is plus. I told you that if the minus sign is outside the bracket, you have to change the inside one. So here you get it 5 equals to under root. Sign are same, addition and give the sign of larger number. So minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 bracket square plus y plus 2 will be as it is. Here I am going to solve the next part, but here I have one difficulty. It is in root, but it is not in a root. What to do? Either you have to cancel this root, either it should be in root. So what to do? If you want to cancel the root of this, you have to make the square of this one. So 5 square is 25. Then root will be cancelled. So minus 3 square plus y plus 2 the whole square. 25 equal to minus square is plus y square, then 2 into first into second, 4y plus 4. Now it will come on this side. You will get it 0 equals to y square plus 4y plus 4 plus 9 minus 25. So 0 equals to y square plus 4y. This will be 13 and this is minus 12. Minus plus 13 minus 25. Sign are different, subtraction and give the sign of larger number. 25 minus 13, 12 and sign of larger number. So what is this? This is nothing but a quadratic equation. So we have to write it y square plus 4y minus 12 equals to 0. So here we have to solve the quadratic equation. Multiplication should be 12 and addition should be 4. So 6 twos are 12. So we can solve it like this. Y square plus 6y minus 2y minus 12 equals to 0. 4y is factorized at plus 6 minus 2. So let's take the y in common here. So y plus 6 will be in the bracket. Y square, 1y comes outside. 6 will be as it is, y comes outside. I told you that you have to write this bracket as it is equal to 0. So if I multiply by minus 2, you will get it the same like this. So y plus 6 in one bracket and y minus 2 in another bracket. So you will get it y plus 6 equals to 0 or y minus 2 equals to 0. Plus we go on that side, y will be minus 6 or y equals to 2. So these are the values of y.